Hey everybody, this is Jason Wright with another episode of ThreatWise TV. We are on the show floor live from RSA 2020. Very excited to be here and very excited to be talking about the most exciting thing that Cisco is doing this year and actually in a few years, quite frankly. This is our new SecureX technology, and I'm going to run through a demonstration of it really quick, and then I'm going to bring up Jeff Reed, who's the Senior VP of Products for Security, to talk a little bit about it. So let's talk about the demonstration and walk through what we have introduced here. So the first thing that SecureX is an integrated platform where all of your security technologies can reside together. So from one single place, you're able to log in and see all of your security technologies working together on the left-hand panel there. Now, one of the first questions we got was, well, is it just Cisco security technologies? And no platform works very well that way. So absolutely, we want to make sure that we include third-party applications and support. So for things like your threat intelligence feeds, your SIM solutions, maybe some ticketing systems and ServiceNow type of applications. We have applications that you can download and use within this to interoperate with in bidirectional format. So sending information to and getting information from. But more importantly, what this does is it presents a single unified place for all of your technologies so that you kind of take out some of that swivel chair management. Right? Even Cisco has like 12 security technologies. Well, we want to unify your perspective and your view so you can choose which technologies you're bringing information in from, and we give you a great place to start with these threat hunting incidents and potential data exfiltration alerts. So we click on that. We see a little bit more information down here at the bottom, and right now we've already started to pull information from StealthWatch and from our for endpoint. So this is our network analytics and our endpoint-based technologies. So they're pulling this information together and correlating it. So here's information that's already been added value by unifying it and correlating it. So we see that some data was uploaded to an IP address in China. That's generally bad. Not always, but can be bad. So because that's a very specific event, we kicked off a playbook. We created an event. We saw an event. We created a new incident, assigned it to an investigative responder, and started to take some snapshot information about the attacker and the victim. So once we've correlated that, if we wanted to look in deeper, we can see that this user over here at our target downloaded a malicious file across a suspicious domain and is now communicating back out to that IP address in China. So if we wanted to be really quickly understanding that that's a bad situation, we can isolate that host with start host isolation. Over here at the bottom, you see AMP for endpoints is telling you we've isolated that host. But also, we want to make sure that nobody else bumps into that domain and gets in trouble. So we can block this domain for all users. And Umbrella, our secure web gateway, has told us that we've blocked that domain. So right here, I've got information from web gateways and endpoint security technologies to investigate and remediate and force policy down to both of those. So never have I left this management interface the whole time. It follows you as you go through your investigation and remediation and ticketing. So this is what we've brought to the table. This is designed to help you out, simplify your security experience. And to help talk about that a little bit more, I brought in Jeff Reed, Senior VP of Products. Pay attention to that title, folks. This is the guy that's in charge of bringing this stuff to life. Jeff, thanks so much for joining. So tell us a little bit about your role and what you do here with Cisco.
So I lead the product for the security business, so product management, technical marketing, alliances, BD, M&A, strategy stuff.
Excellent. And so this is something you guys have been working on for a long time.
Yeah,
yes?
We've been cooking on this for a while. We're very excited.
I talked a little bit about what I see it as, designed to simplify the security experience, unification, integration, automation.
Yeah.
You tell me what you see. What do you say to people when you introduce SecureX?
Yeah, what I say is, look, we've been working on tying together our intelligence, Talos, our security engines like AMP across our portfolio, but we hadn't tied together the actual operational model for our products. So even though you could purchase multiple Cisco products, you'd have to go between each one to do an investigation, et cetera. There's no place to see like the value that Cisco is bringing to your environment in one place. So really this is the ability to, how can we like radically improve the IR team, the SOX team experience with our products, shorten investigation time, just really, and deliver that in a really simple quick time to value for no additional cost.
Yeah, I like the way that you kicked that off, and I have thought about that before. If you think about the evolution of Cisco security, at least in the last 10 years, 7 years, since we started making some great acquisitions and kind of rededicated ourselves to security. We initially just made some acquisitions and got the right products in the line.
Yeah, get coverage across network, endpoint, cloud, et cetera.
Yeah, we acquired SourceFire, we acquired Umbrella, we acquired some other cloud technologies out there. So that was get the right products on the bus.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to stop there. We wanted to make them integrate and talk to each other like a solution, but it was a very product-to-product focus, right?
Exactly, and it was a lot around threat efficacy. So the good news is, we did things like we took the AMP engine from SourceFire, integrated with email, web security, Meraki, et cetera. So we saw a lot of benefits in terms of time to detection, but like time to response was still a problem because we hadn't integrated that operational flow.
Yeah, and so this is bringing us into that next level where it's not just product-to-product integration, but it's, which could be just between a couple of products and not necessarily all, but all of the technologies coming up
portfolio-wide, yes.
And third parties, right?
And third parties, exactly.
Yeah, didn't want to lock it down just for us. Tell us a little bit about the pricing model for this and how customers can get it. Do they need an appliance or how do they get this?
So this is one of the most exciting things. So you get SecureX as a owner of Cisco Security. So there's no additional cost. You simply, for all the cloud products, you just need your API key, bring that into the SecureX portal, will automatically connect. I mean, you're off and running in no time. And that's we really focus on how do we make sure we don't want to add additional complexity to try to reduce complexity.
Yes.
So we try to make this as simple as possible, just to kind of start with reducing that process as part of your experience with SecureX.
That's one of the things I love. And I was a total softball setup.
I know. I appreciate it.
But you log in, you register for this. If you have one Cisco security product, you're already getting it.
You're already getting it. Yep.
But you get benefits as you add more technologies to this. Obviously.
Yeah. The magic happens to the example you just showed. Instead of having to go to Umbrella and AMP for endpoint, you could do all that work right here on SecureX, single place, really quickly. Both from an investigation perspective and direct remediation.
And zero cost.
And
we're not charging for this
at all. We're not charging for this.
So we're making everything work better and more simplified.
Exactly.
You don't want to complicate it by making you pay for it.
Look, to your point, we've made huge investments in security at Cisco over the past 7 years. Over $6 billion in M&A. We've more than doubled our annual R&D spend. We're the largest enterprise security company in the market. People don't realize that.
Yep.
And
I do.
Well, you do, yeah. But so we want to make sure is for the customers that have made that investment in Cisco, like this should be an added benefit for being a Cisco security product customer.
And that's the way you've made it happen. We appreciate it. Thanks so much, man, for coming up and talking to
Jason,
me.
Thanks for talking about it. We love it.
I appreciate it. But I want to make sure everybody knows if you want to get signed up for this and you want a little bit more information about it, you can get on our mailing list. You can go to cisco.com/go/SecureX. And there's a place where you can sign up for the free trial. And you get registered in advance. We'll stay in touch with you. And then when it's ready, we'll let you know and reach out to you. So make sure you visit that. And if you want to check out more episodes of ThreatWise TV, cisco.com/go/ThreatWise. But Jeff, thanks so much for joining us for our live version of it, man. It's been fun. All right, I've been Jason Wright for ThreatWise TV. Thanks for tuning in.